Good morning. Welcome to the daily Oracle card reading. Today I have a really special deck. You can buy this deck on Etsy and it's called the it's called the Arboridium. It's by Phil and Jackie Lovesey, and they have created a whole world and stories and tarot decks and oracle card decks all around a place called Winchett Dale, where Matlock the Hare lives. And it's just a very whimsical, very fairy tale like deck with a lot of wisdom, and I absolutely adore it. I adore the artwork. I adore every card has a little story about Matlock Hare and how he came to get this wisdom that's all stored in the Arboridium. So it is an absolutely amazing deck. You can find out more by going to their website, matlockthehare.com. Matlock is MATLOCK. As I said, you can find them on Etsy as well. I will find the link and I will find the link for the Etsy shop and I will put it underneath the video on YouTube. If you're watching on social media, I will come to YouTube and find the video on YouTube. Right, so what have we got today? Look at these wonderful card backs. Look at that. It's enough in itself, isn't it? You can buy prints as well from them. But today's card is Climb, and there is Matlock the Hare. And there are loads of really interesting new words that they have made for Winchett Dale and for Matlock the Hare as well. So if you hear some strange words as I'm telling the story for this card, then you will sort of understand what they mean. Okay, they're not hard to understand. My favourite is Zaztaculous, which means amazing, fantastic. Anyway, let's read Matlock the Hare's story for today. A while ago, some fellow creatures and I planned a long day's hike through Winchett Dale and up to the top of Twinkling Lid Heights to see the full moon rise slowly over our Crumlush homelands. Crumlush is lovely, amazing. There is a little glossary if you buy the cards in the guidebook. Everyone was excited at the prospect, and we spent many hours talking, preparing and making arrangements. Different routes were discussed, and it was decided who would bring sandwiches and drinks. Come the big day, we all set out from the village full of expectations, each of us determined to climb as high as we could to witness the shimmering full moon in all its magical glory. However, after an hour or so, some of the youngsters were becoming bored, so left the party to play with their parents by the River Winchett, frolicking on the crisp, clear waters as the rest of us moved on. A short while later, approaching the beginning of the steep pathway at the base of Twinkling Lid Heights, the older creatures decided it looked a little too formidable, so decided to stop and have their picnic there. Undeterred, our rapidly shrinking group now began the steep ascent in single file, stopping every 100 yards or so to catch our breath and marvel at the sight of Winchett Dale, gradually unfolding itself beneath us towards the distant horizon. From this height, we could still just about wave to our elderly friends at the bottom and hear the faint laughter of the young ones playing in the river far, far below. Further on, the path turned a corner to reveal a flat, smooth ledge looking out over the whole valley. The view was stunning. Tiny smoke trails rose in slow silver wisps from the village, and we all marvelled how far we'd climbed. But for most, the thought of what was still to come was too much. They were tired and more than happy to simply sit and gaze over the Crumlush scene before them, which left just my faithful Dripple and me. There's the Dripple. Refreshed after a bottle leaf brew, we set off, arriving some time later at the very top of Twinkling Lid Heights, just as the full moon swept into view. It was breathtaking, utterly magical, never to be forgotten. After gazing for some time, we descended, meeting first those on the ledge, then the elderly creatures at the bottom, the party gradually restoring itself as everyone talked about the spectacular sights they'd witnessed. Even the youngsters far below had seen the moon reflected and shimmering in the river. There were a lot of tired, contented creatures that night. It didn't matter that everyone hadn't reached the top. The point was, we had all climbed, all shared in this one magical day, and each would have their own precious memories of it, from the top of the heights to the bottom. We left as a group and returned as one, happily swapping tales and experiences every step of the way. We all climb at different speeds. Some pause or falter on the way, others will rejoin us later. But there is always magic for each and every one of us, wherever we find ourselves. What a lovely story and a lovely message. And also what I love about that message is the fact that the whole village had that community and had that experience together, even though they all saw it from different perspectives. And nobody judged anyone for not being able to reach the top. Nobody made anybody feel guilty. Nobody tried to keep people going. There was no competition. It was all about respecting everybody's wishes, respecting the fact that wherever you want to stop and take in the view is the right place for you. And no one felt like they needed to push on when they didn't want to. And that's what we should all be doing for each other. That's the community spirit we all need to be. We all need to have. All these large organisations that people work for are so damaging. And we have the opportunity, little by little, individual by individual, to change the whole. So I hope you've enjoyed these lovely cards. As I say, you can buy them on Etsy. You can probably find the links on their website anyway to buy them. As I said before, it's www.matlockthehair, that's all one word, matlockthehair.com. Go ahead and look them up. There are books, there are calendars, there are prints, there are card decks. It is just a lovely, lovely shop with really magical things to purchase and then to enjoy. Please subscribe. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get in front of more people with my card readings. You can find the links to all the other places on the internet where you can find me underneath the in the description on the YouTube channel. And just have a lovely day. Go and climb your mountain, but don't push yourself to go further than you're happy going. You'll find something beautiful wherever you stop, if you just take the time to sit back, look, get rid of any guilt you might feel for stopping and resting on the way. No journey is ever completed in a day. See you tomorrow.